I'm not sure, Nigel. It might be better the devil you know on this one, son. Hi, it's me again. And Nigel Farage, who gets a lot of press coverage, doesn't he, has been talking about the TV licence fee. Good for him. That brings more people into the discussion because he's got more reach than any of us lot on here ever could dream of, right? But I don't think he knows the full story on this one. Look at the headline. Be more like the French. Farage urges MPs to follow Macron and scrap the TV licence. Now, yeah, if you haven't been following the story of it, Emmanuel Macron said he would scrap the TV licence fee if he got voted back in. The French TV licence fee, that is. And he did get voted back in, and he's going to follow through on his promise. And yeah, Nigel said whoever the next PM is going to be should follow suit and also promise to scrap the TV licence fee, which would be wonderful. This is what we're in the fight for. We thought we were on the right path with Nadine Dorries and everything. She's not going to keep that job, is she? You know, so who knows what's going to happen? Maybe the plans will go back on the table to up it. Because what is it? It's frozen at the minute for the next couple of years, isn't it? Maybe that'll get scrapped and it will go up with inflation and the BBC will have more money than they've ever had. We don't know. But Nigel says let's follow the French thing. So let's have a look at what's happening in France, shall we? And see if Nigel's right. French MPs have voted to end the TV licence fee as part of a bill aimed at tackling the country's cost of living crisis. Under the bill, more than 23 million French households will no longer pay the annual fee currently set at €138 per household per year. As of this October, families will not be billed for the fee and the households that paid it in advance will be reimbursed. God, that's what we're fighting for here, right? That is what we want. It's going to be scrapped. They've got a date it's going to be scrapped, and people who have already paid for the year will get reimbursed for the fee for when it's going to get cancelled. Brilliant. That is what we're fighting for. But it's not all it's cracked up to be if you read the small print. The so-called Redevance Audiovisuel, I'm fluent obviously, has funded French state radio stations since 1933 and broadcasters since 1948. It is currently the main source of income for France Televisions, France Radio, Franco-German Broadcaster, Art and International, blah, blah, blah. The government has said the move will not jeopardise the funding of state broadcasters and that the finance will be replaced by a slight rise in VAT. The licence fee raised some $3.1 billion in 2020, which the government added an additional $666 million. So the French TV licence raised pretty much the same amount of money as the British TV licence fee, $3.1 billion, a little bit of top up. It's about the same kind of money we're talking about here, you know. And they're just going to stop that. And that's that. Well, it's not going to work, is it? It's not going to work. There's no plan in place for future funding of that TV channel and the radio stations, etc., like we would have in the UK. It takes years to plan that, right? They need to show ads or go subscription or do something. So what they're doing instead in France is just going to raise VAT. So instead of households paying it, now everybody who makes money is going to pay it. Everyone who buys anything is going to pay it because VAT's going up to cover it. So there won't be a shortfall of money and you won't save any money because you're still going to pay household-wise, probably the same amount of money a year, if not more. It's a stealth tax. It's not the end of the licence fee. It's another broken promise by the French. Nothing's changed. In fact, it's worse for them. And we don't want that happening in this country. There's so much chat about it going on your council tax or becoming a media tax or going on your phone bill or your internet bill or something. If that happens, we lose. It's not the end of the licence fee. It just becomes an actual tax. And that's what they're doing in France. And we can't let that happen in this country. We don't want the licence fee. The BBC should be able to stand on its own 2 feet. It's got 4 or 5 years until the end of the current licence fee charter. They've got everything in place. They have a streaming service. They know how to show ads because they show ads all around the world on their channels and they show ads on UK TV, which they own. They can do it. They can do it and they need to start doing it. So Nigel's wrong, basically. I know he likes a bit of the French, but Nigel is wrong on this one. But let me know what you think about it down in the comments below, because this is not something that we want happening in this country, is it? So let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because it really helps the channel to grow and reach new people. All right, so as always, thanks for watching and ta-da.